Welcome back to Impact Show. The reason why I created this show and why we create these videos is to really draw attention on opportunities and issues and matters that matter to me. I was born and raised in the beautiful Orange County, California. If you haven't been here, it's epic. There's about 3 million people, and we really work hard at keeping Orange County as beautiful and as growing as it is. We got beaches, we have great academia, we have awesome nonprofits. I'm here today with none other than Sue Parks, who is an epic CEO. She comes from the private sector, and she took on the leadership position at Orange County United Way. Sue, today we're here to talk a little bit about homelessness, but can you just give our audience a little bit about your career background and what led you into this incredible agency?
Sure. Thank you, Sinan. Great to be with you. I was in corporate America for a very long time, had my own company for a while. Probably one of the things that I really missed in all my corporate life was really being connected in the community. Early 2000s, United Way here in Orange County reached out to me and asked if I'd start a women's giving circle, and I said yes. And that has really changed my life. I met so many extraordinary professional women, community-oriented women that really cared about their community. And as I got more involved, learned more about the United Way, and I love the strategy part of it, and I love the heart behind it.
The work that you've done is definitely measured. Homelessness is at the root and at the top of your priority list. Tell us a little bit about how United to End Homelessness started, where you've been, and what the challenges you're facing this year.
So we started with really great research, and you mentioned that we are fortunate to have great academics here, and we do. So UCI did the cost study, and it revealed that Orange County was spending about $300 million as an entity. That's hospitals, it's government, it's $300 million just to manage homeless, not to end it. And if we housed our most vulnerable, the people who really need our help the most, it would save $42 million.
Right.
So if you think about it, you could do that's economically right, and you could do what's right for humanity. And so what was really needed here in Orange County was a really vibrant landlord incentive program. How do we get landlords on the positive side to say, I want to do this? And so we started Welcome Home OC.
That is awesome. And, you know, having worked with Sue for the past few years, I could tell you, you do such a great job of bringing the community together. And it's not just the business leaders and the faith leaders, it's also your staff. It's those sort of leadership values that Sue has in the United Way that I challenge you and your own organizations to employ. It really, really works. And when you center it on an issue like homelessness and you bring the community together, that's when real solutions happen. And if you think about those hundreds of millions of dollars that are potentially going to try and manage this issue when we are going at the root of resolving this issue by putting people into housing, taking them off the streets and putting them into apartments. Tell us how this idea came together and how these vouchers are actually providing a solution.
So there's 3 things that go into getting somebody housed, and the only thing that ends homelessness is housing, right? And so there's 2 ways to get housing. There's using existing stock, and there's getting things built. So we're very much on the advocacy side of building more and helping develop more affordable and permanent supportive housing here in Orange County. We need vouchers. Vouchers come from HUD. But it's not a typical voucher that a landlord might think about. This comes with us.
Right.
This comes with a wraparound services. It comes with 12 months of supportive case management for that individual. It comes with people that are behind it, that care about the property owner or want it to be good business for them and care about helping homelessness.
I really believe that homelessness is tied into so many other sub-issues that you're actually attacking. It's a bold one, and you're actually making a huge dent. And we're here to really help all of Southern California, but the work that you're doing in Orange County is epic. And in closing, what would be the call to action that you would request to the thousands of people watching this that may have a friend that owns an apartment in Orange County or may have a unit themselves? What is your call to action?
I want them to contact us, Orange County United Way. They could go to our site, let us know you're interested, and we'll get you all the information. This is great business for a property owner, and it's good for our community. It's the best of both worlds.
Awesome. And thank you, Sue, for being part of this show. I started the show several years ago, and we're in our almost 40th episode. I typically will interview a leader or an innovator on something they're doing that's absolutely phenomenal. And I really believe that this comes to the top of all those interviews because it is such a selfless act that you're doing this for the betterment of the community that you live in. It's something that will continue through generations, but never in my life have I seen an organization more coordinated on this issue. So with that, I present to you Sue Parks, United 10 Homelessness, and get thinking about who you know in your network and get us some apartments. So Larry, you are the chairman of United 10 Homelessness. Can you tell us a little bit about your perspective on the issue, the progress that's been made under your leadership, and some of the things that you're working on this year and in the future?
We've assembled a leadership council of about 50 community leaders made up of business, faith leaders, nonprofit, and government leaders to come together and find innovative ways to help solve homelessness in Orange County. I think it's a great program. It's working very well. We're working with apartment owners in Orange County to house formerly homeless people with a voucher that's issued by HUD through the housing agencies of Orange County. We're making great progress. We've housed 570 people to date.
And so looking at it being a businessman, I mean, you're the chairman of one of the largest architecture firms in the world. How, from a business perspective, have you been able to use some of the logic you have that works in your enterprise to helping a nonprofit with homelessness?
The value to bring the business community into our leadership council was to inspire creative thought, innovative thought, entrepreneurial thought, such as we bring to our businesses every day to this issue of homelessness. And with that, we've had a lot of great ideas from our leadership council in terms of our working with the apartment owners in Orange County and the apartment organizations to gain their endorsement and to allay any misgivings a landlord may have and create an incentive program to help landlords want to work with us. And it's working extremely well.
As far as a call to action, what would be your plea? What's your request? What's the urgency that we can do to support your leadership?
Yeah, so right now we need apartments. We need more apartment owners in our program working with us, and we need more apartments available so that we can house more people faster.
Think about who do you know in your network? Who do you know that owns apartments, a townhouse, something? You'll get compensated, and to use a business approach to solving this very important issue here in Orange County. So Larry, I thank you for the work you're doing for Orange County United Way, and thanks for the interview. I'm here with Ernie Schroeder. He's been a longtime board member of Orange County United Way. He also serves on the leadership of United 10 Homelessness. Tell us a little bit about why homelessness drew you and some of the work you've done being a property owner.
We want to make Orange County the best it can be. And if we can help people to find a home, to start their lives over again, to get involved with the community, that's what we want to do.
Can you tell me how the voucher works and how you get paid to house somebody in one of your apartments?
When we deal with Orange County United Way, they issue a voucher through HUD, and HUD pays the rent. So we're guaranteed rent, and it's ACH right into our trust accounts, and we don't have lost rent. They guarantee it, and it's just been a great program. I call it a win-win for a landlord, and it's a win-win for housing also, for the homeless and for everybody involved.
Awesome. Well, in closing, people talk about public-private partnerships. I can't think of a better one than this. And, here's a private entity and here's a public agency that are working together to really solve an issue that we're all dealing with. And we know in Southern California, homelessness has been just on a huge rise. But in Orange County, we've really been able to contain this issue and suppress it. And thanks to the good work of yourself and Larry and Sue Parks, we can really make this happen. And we hope all of you can think of people and landlords like Ernie that you can recommend to Orange County United Way so we can enroll them in this win-win concept and program. Any closing thoughts, Ernie, as a call to action to our audience?
Well, if you're an apartment owner or a rental owner of some kind or a condominium, get involved with this program. It's here to help your community. It's here to help your family, your neighbors, and to make Orange County what it should be, a great place to live.
Great. Well, thank you, Ernie, and thank you for listening.